I've been thinking about conformity and joy. It was a hard winter. I was cold and stony on the inside. My heart became stiff and glistening with frost, and I was sad. The only part of the winter months that doesn't make me want to fold it on myself is Christmas. Mostly the decorations. The lights make me think about hope and joy and love and kindness. But before the holiday could completely melt away the melancholy, it was time to pack those lights and tuck away the joy. So it's hard sometimes to find a reason to celebrate, pulling into the same parking lot each day, in front of the same little tree. I found comfort in the sadness. I steeped in it, letting the best bits of me fade into it like a weakening tea. Until spring woke slowly as it often does, stretching sleepily across the ground, lighting blades of grass and urging buds to bloom. And soon little moments of joy began to take root in the smallest of places. Like, there's joy in coming home and sitting in the quiet on your back patio, even though it's chilly and rainy. There's joy in buying yourself more makeup, even though you should probably have spent your money on something less frivolous. There's joy in a midweek dinner date, even though you're the only people in the restaurant when it's 4:30 p.m. There's joy in the sweet little kitten who's as affectionate as he is fussy. There's joy in flipping through a fashion magazine, even though some of the images and articles kind of make me want to rage and rebel against stereotypes. There's joy in girl time and pizza, even though, you probably won't be together again for months. There's joy in sitting down and watching your favorite teen musical comedy, even though the plot has been getting more ridiculous every year. And there's joy, big joy, in leaving every bit of those Christmas decorations up well into April, with no intention of taking them down because it makes you happy. Everyone says you have to take your Christmas decorations down when the season's over because it's what you do. But what if looking at your Christmas tree makes you think about hope and joy and love and kindness? What if you decide that the little bit of extra happiness you get when your other kitten is obsessed with curling up under the tree is the greatest present of all? What if that little bit of joy is enough to make everything seem brighter? What if it makes even silly things like getting your favorite parking spot in front of the same little tree seem like victories? What if it makes your regular cup of coffee taste a little sweeter? When I put my head down at night while I listen to him strum, before I turn out the light, it's nice to think of that tiny little rebellion. That even in the dark, those lights are still glowing. They're working at burning away the constant self-doubt, the frantic control, and the totally unnecessary but obnoxiously constant fear. I'm keeping the lights on because of what they do for me on the inside, and I refuse to care what that makes people think about the rest. And there's power in that little rebellion. I get to choose to reach toward the bright spots, or occasionally to curl up in the dark, and we all get to choose between conformity and joy.